went ahead and finished getting all of my sturdy leather backpacks. Feels great to have a bunch more inventory space. I have already sold one of the old leather backpacks to place. I'm storing the other ones over here by her because she doesn't want to buy any more right now, but she wants more. We've got them to sell. I've also been checking on the crops. Everything is still at stage 1. Will these crops ever grow? They haven't progressed at all. Keep watering them, keep fertilizing them. They're just all still at stage 1. Getting a little bit frustrated. One has finally grown to the next stage, but only one has. I was like about to start digging in. Like I only run 2 mods. Well, really just the HUD mod, and then I have the block overlay mod for when I'm doing seed testing. But I don't really have any mods on. I was like, is something broken? Why aren't these growing? None of these have grown still, but we've got one carrot over here that has grown. All right, I went south again, mainly in search of mushrooms because, you know, stuff's not growing very fast, and I did get some mushrooms. I did some exploring over here. Found some more black coal, which is great because I've mined out the black coal that is close to me. So I need to go down here and get this so I can make more coke. What I was doing all over here and then also around in here is I was cave diving looking for translocators. I didn't find any. There has to be some over here somewhere. There just has to be. There are 3 traders right here. There have to be translocators somewhere in this area. I'm just not finding them. What I'm starting to wonder is maybe they're in cave systems that don't have opening, like mouth openings on the surface like this. So maybe I just need to go, like, say, hey, I'm gonna go search for ilmenite down here. Go search for titanium. Yeah, I'll hit a cave and be able to find a translocator down there. Continuing moving on that. Also, look at all this iron. Got a lot of iron to convert. And I think I've got enough black coal that I can go ahead and, yeah, I can go ahead and start the coke ovens again. I'm also waiting for the bees to repopulate a bit. I've only got, I did harvest some of the back ones so that I could sturdy leather to finish up my backpacks. But hopefully these will be able to repopulate soon so that we can get more honeycomb, because I only have like 1 piece of honeycomb left, and we have a lot of candles to make for lanterns. This back area has finally started to clear up as far as snow goes. This is still, you know, little ponds and stuff are still pretty iced over. Like this is, oh look, there are fish underneath the ice. Interesting. So maybe we can break through the ice and we can get some fish. But I mean, protein's not the issue right now. Right now, other stuff, grains and vegetables. You are curious about what 10 stacks of wattle looks like? Here it is. Oh my goodness. It's so much. But this is going to be so great. I'm really loving how this is starting to turn out. I haven't decided where I want doors to be over here. So right now I'm just making it a wall, and we can punch out a door and or windows whenever we want. And then here's the doors that will lead to the lore area. But this is going really well. What I've been doing is all of these little birch bushes that are over around here. I was just using my shears to go and trim them. Oh, it looks a lot cleaner around here. Also got a lot of birch seeds. And so I did go ahead and plant, I think I've got 2 stacks. I've got a stack of seeds here and a stack of seeds, I think, over there planted so that we can get wood for the floors because we're using birch for a lot of the flooring. Get that going. But I am starting to run low on birch bushes to trim. Oops. Gotta eat. But hopefully the pine trees are going to be growing up here soon with the weather getting warmer. They're getting closer. More of our vegetables are finally starting to grow. I need to come in here and water again. The carrots are doing very well. Very excited about these. And yeah, like most of this, like pretty much all the snow is gone except for where it's in shadows. I don't know how this fox got in here, but it is running around and it's just chilling for now. Cattail farm is starting to melt. Ugh, loving it. I feel like we're getting back into the swing of things. I really am excited to start planting flax again. I want to get that going so we can get more windmill stuff. We need a windmill for our corn as well, and I want multiple windmills to power this stuff. And I've been getting a lot of animals getting into the moat. I think, yep, got one over there. There's a couple over on that side as well. Not having to go hunting for meat quite as much, which is nice. Still having to go hunting for vegetables. But I'm thinking about taking another trip south again to do another mushroom scavenge, because I've been checking my mushroom areas up here that I've marked, and some of them have grown back, but most of them have not grown back. So probably need to go to a warmer area for those. And then just a quick look from the tower. Looking great. God, look at the museum. This is so cool seeing it, like starting to see it come together in the game instead of just being like in my head. This is really nice. I'm so excited. Would like to find, well, I mean, those birch trees are going to grow soon, but I would like to find a good birch forest somewhere so that I can go ahead and start putting a floor in over there to move the mining stuff from the hallway into the main area. Just to start cleaning that up a little bit and getting it more organized. I really haven't found a good birch forest area. Oh my goodness. Finally found a translocator down here. I've been searching all over between these 3 traders. Been doing water elevators straight down to the mantle trying to find it. Trying to find caves. I've been diving in every cave that I could find. It took a really long time to find this. We can go ahead and start fixing this. Oh my goodness. So excited. My hope for this translocator is that it pops me north a little bit. Like maybe up here or something. Because then we can, from our base, take Echo here and then be able to come down here where the blue clay is. That's fantastic. But then also all of this other area over here be explored. I do have, I think I already talked about this. I did find some black coal over here that still needs to be mined out, but I am just so glad to finally have found a translocator down here. I have been gathering some stuff. I found some tin, got a few veggies, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and start heading back to base. But this is a really big cave, and I am a little curious if there is a second translocator in here. So I might spend a little more time in this. Oh my god, come here. It's been a little more time in this cave, just trying to check for any additional translocators, but I think I checked this way already. All right, so I have been down that way. I think this is like a hole, right? Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do one more run through, but I might have gone through every part of this cave, but I'm just gonna do a quick double check before heading back. Got my temporal gears. I was on my way over to the new translocator and just stumbled across another cave that I hadn't found, and I am not sure that I want to be in here. There's yep. We're just gonna we're not even gonna loot this. Okay? That's just gonna stay there. That's just staying there. But look, another transloccator. It seems like whenever, like when it rains, it pours, you know? You go through these large these routes of not being able to find anything, and then all of a sudden it's everywhere. I'm also glad to see this bismuth. I am gonna grab this bismuth. I need to make this place a little safe before I get everything marked. I will say, I do love when this game kind of lines up with whatever I'm doing. Like this morning, I'm listening to some Heart Starts Pounding videos. If you haven't heard any of those, any like spooky stuff, I highly recommend Heart Starts Pounding. I just listen on YouTube. And then, like, as I'm listening to these dark, spooky stories, I ran across that dungeon with all the skulls in it. I was like, ooh, man. It is spooky time today. Always fun when things line up like that. And then just real quick, in case you are new to watching, because I have seen, I've gotten some new followers recently. Welcome. The reason that I am taking some time to gather this bismuth is bismuth lanterns. They look so cool, and I'm planning on using them in my museum that I'm working on. So, and I want to use the large lanterns, so not only do I need to make plates for the lanterns, I also need to make plates to make bismuth nails to make the large lanterns. So it's going to require a lot of bismuth. Anytime I see it lying around, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. Whenever we need to, we will spend time like search mining for it, but so far I've found a decent enough amount. Yeah. Spooky! To just kind of get started with what I've been casually finding. Alright, let's get... Oh, I almost just died right there. That was almost a really, not fun death. Alright. Finally made it through all of the distractions and got over here to finish fixing up this translocator. It's warping space-time right now. Just give it a minute. Is ready. Go ahead and eat before we step through. I was trying to think of an I name for this, but I really want to see where we go before I name it. Oh my god. What the heck? Where are we? Okay. Here's another underwater one, but it's all the way down here. So because there is land right here, I think I am going to tunnel out of this. We're just gonna dig straight up. Look at this. We're all the way down here at 12. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've also been working on this. I've been playing with this new method of making the water elevators. So normally what I do is like I'd, come here, mark, like write down these coordinates, leave, and then dig down. to the coordinates. But I've started doing this thing where I just kind of swim up this, and then just keep placing water as I go. Woo! This. And it kind of like it. It's less digging that I've got to do, and it's more straightforward. It is a little like rough, like jumping like this. And we're definitely going to get hurt when we get up to the top, because at the bottom of the water, there's probably going to be sand and or gravel, and that's going to fall directly on our heads. I think it'll be okay. There it is. Okay. All right, so we've got this. I would like, I don't want to use my high fertility. This kind of make it a little more obvious where the hole is. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we can get up to the top. It's pitch black. There we go. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're in the middle of the ocean. So like a change I would honestly like to see made is for there to be some negative thing to happen to you if you're out here, like where all these waves are. It should cost more stamina or something to swim through this. This is a little too easy right now. All right, granite sand. Oh, great. We need a bunch of granite sand. All right, we are at 15,000 blocks south. And what's the temperature? It's 11 degrees Celsius. All right. Oh, look at all these. Go ahead and start doing some prospecting. I guess it will be morning soon. We'll be able to see more stuff. Ooh, actually, is this? Yes. Oh, no, I thought it was a cave. Kind of a cave. Small cave. Ooh, are these berry bushes? Beauty berry. Think I have any of those? Well, this is the exact opposite direction that I was hoping for. Because I wanted one to link up north a little bit to help me hop in. Ooh, look at these daffodils. Ooh, high bismuth. That's pretty nice. For the aforementioned bismuth requirements that we're going to have soon. So the question is this a continent or is this an island? And I'm seeing some arid biome down here. So I think I'm going to go in that direction. In our last world, we found some really cool arid stuff far south, like right at the end of the world. Like to check that out a little bit more in this world if we can. All right, okay, so here's a bunch of mushrooms. Yes, we will mark these. Oh, these redwood trees. Yes. Oh man, these are so pretty. Okay, this is great. Yes, this is a whole forest of redwoods. All right. Don't really have the inventory space right now. But this is good to know. We're definitely going to be coming back here at some... we're not going to get those because they won't kill us. Ooh, this is a new trader house type that I haven't seen before. There's a little watchtower up there. Really cool. All right, let's see what kind of biome this is. Yeah, okay. Look at all this granite sand. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, we're gonna take all of this for our museum dab and waddle. All right, this is phenomenal. I hide in here for a second. Since this, there's stuff here that we definitely need to keep coming back and collecting. What I'm going to work on is an underground tunnel from the translocator up to over to the continent make it easier to get to. And then I'm gonna have to go back, back to base, drop a bunch of stuff off, and then come back and start gathering not only redwood trees, but a bunch of granite sand. This is great. Irritating that it went south, but fantastic resources down here. So good and bad. Just a quick update. I did get a tunnel dug here. Now we can go between the ocean translocator and the mainland underground, not having to swim. Fantastic. I just brought over 3 temporal gears to fix this translocator. Again, we're hoping for something like up in this area so we can use it to jump down. We'll see. Uh-oh. Go! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Got him. Okay, so this is kind of just out in the middle of nowhere. We are pretty close to the surface. We're at Y90. Now, before I move, let me get this marked. Okay. Ooh, I mean, there's a lot of birch here. We need this birch wood. That's really good. You have good mushrooms here as well, since it's forest. This is a maple forest over here, but over in this little patch, it looks like a little birch forest. Wow, there's just a lot of forest here. It's a forest as far as you can see. I'm gonna pillar up and see if I see any points of interest. It's still just trees. It's still just trees. It's trees as far, it's a sea of trees. That's all this is over here. This is a huge forest. I am gonna venture south a little bit, get to that water, see if it is potentially part of that bigger body of water, or maybe not. It might be far away. Let's see, pop down there and see what we can find. Oh wow, yeah. The big, uh-oh, there's a wolf. Not here for you, man. Yeah, look at this. These more lobster. Yeah, let's go and grab these then. Andesite sand. Okay, let's some berries. How this compares. This is a completely different body of water. Potentially, unless this is a giant peninsula. We potentially have 2 large bodies of water to explore. Definitely still think I want to do that first one that we found. Do a boat there first, and then we can do a boat here if it doesn't somehow connect. Or if it's very close, maybe we dig a canal to connect them. This is awesome. I need a bunch of birch trees, so I am going to harvest a bunch of these trees before heading back. But this is a good little area. Oh, I don't know if these are okay to eat or not. They're okay to eat. All right. Get some trees harvested. I was able to get enough birch wood to go ahead and put this floor down in the nature area. Been great. And I made a bunch of dab. This, if you're like, wow, that's a lot of dab, that's gonna do most of this room. That's where you're wrong. It takes so much. Oh, we'll just do this one. Look, we're almost out of the first stack already. It goes. That's 1 stack of daub. It's a lot. But now that we've got that granite desert area in the south, it's gonna be a lot easier to create this. I mean, the other 2, well, now I'm also starting to use fire clay instead of blue clay for this, since we've got plenty of fire clay bricks in our bloomeries for now, for our bloomeries for now. not as worried about using up the fire clay. At this moment, I'm more worried about using up the blue clay. I think I also want to make a bunch of... Ooh, there you are. A bunch of blue clay shingles and put them in the beehive kiln to turn into cream shingles. And I'm thinking about using that for the main house roof, because very soon we're going to start to be able to build another windmill. I want that other windmill to be on the main house over there, so that we can have our corn like up in the attic area. Very excited about that. The plants in the greenhouses have been growing. They've been the carrots are at stage 4 of 7 now, which is fantastic. Very excited for those to come through. Still low on greens at the moment, but we'll be able to get some stews until the spelt grain finishes growing up, and then we're going to start doing a bunch of flax after that. That's going to be really good. I do need to get a bunch more sticks still, just to even finish this roof off. But once this roof is done, we'll have like our first major room done, or like set up for the museum. I cannot wait for it. I am so hyped for that. I'm so hyped to have a spot to put all of the mining stuff and start organizing the mining stuff. Well, some of the nature stuff that I've just kind of been putting in the main house. For the mining part of the nature wing over here, I want there to be a section for each ore, and then be able to collect the all of the unbroken up ore blocks types, like the crystallized and the poor and the medium and the rich quantities, because they do look different, and then all of the host blocks they can be in. I think it'd be a really cool goal to have for this game, for this world. And then I do also want to try to collect all of the fish and maybe antlers as well. I do think like 2 or 3 windows on this side would be really good. I do think that is a pretty view out that way. And then also I do want a couple of windows over there as well to look at the little garden area, courtyard. Look at this, it's almost out. This was 4 stacks of dirt, 4 stacks of granite sand, 4 stacks of fire clay, and 8 stacks of dried grass to get the daub that I'm about to finish using. I also, you probably saw, we got some bismuth lanterns in here. I think with the large lanterns, I think I only need 3. The majority of the lighting, and I'm sure once we start putting some stuff down, it'll create some shadows, and we'll probably need to make some little candle areas or something to get the shadowed areas lit up. Here we go. That's it. That's all the daub that we have for right now. Now I can go get some more. Oh man, look at this view. Ah, so pretty. All right, and we'll have double doors here. I do want these to be the fancy double doors, like with the windows and stuff. Now you can't make those. You do have to buy those from Furniture Trader. So we'll probably just start off with solid doors, and then once a trader is selling them, we can get some of those. But here we go. Also, I need to go back down south to get some redwood tree stuff, because I think the redwood looks the best with these bases. I do wish you could change the bases based depending on the type of wood that you use to create the display case, but I think redwood is what looks best for these to sit. Right now, I need a bunch more sticks to finish the roof of this. And then just a bunch more down the waddle. Who's tossing stuff? Come here. Oh yeah, and this happened. So these armor stands can be pushed around, so when stuff spawns in here, they just like push the armor stands around. So I think what I need to do is create a little thing for them to sit down on. So like put a half slab down here and then push them into that so that they can only move around in that one little square. That'll help a lot. But this isn't where these are staying forever, so I'm not worried about that yet. I should probably go ahead and outline this side so that we can see how it's going to interact with our tree farm, because I do need to expand the tree farm, and the question is, do I expand it this way or that way? I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be that way, but the land does slope down a good bit. I was down here getting some redwood tree wood. Fantastic. Also grabbing some meat. There are a couple of deer just running on the ocean out here. I don't know what it is about deer, but they just like run across. Is this a huge fish? Dang, that looks really cool. But just look at them. They're just, look, that's like not swimming, they're jumping. They're running on the water. Unfortunately, I didn't get any redwood tree seeds. I only chopped down one tree and I got all of this wood. So I'm going to take this back. Ooh, there is a rabbit. I'm going to take this back and then I'm probably going to come back with my shears so that I can start planting some redwood trees at home. I am a little bit going to let myself starve. Look. And there's a rabbit running on the water. Oh, whoa, that's a new type of deer I've never seen before. I wish I had like binoculars or something. I think that's a pig. Alas, I think the only way I'm going to see it up close is I'm harvesting it. Oh, you're going to run on the water too? I don't know where it went. Maybe I can find it when I come back. But I need... Ooh. So the reason I'm going after the rabbits is not because of the meat. I only get like one meat from them. I want the hide, which we didn't get from this one. I want small hides so that I can make parchment from them since we don't have our flax going yet. Ooh. Once we get our flax going pretty well, we'll be able to make parchment from flax fibers and it won't be a problem. I've been putting off, there we go, we got one. I've been putting off doing, what am I getting rid of? Dirt, I guess. I've been putting off doing a lot of my storage stuff just because I don't really have the parchment that I want to place on the crates. Because you can't add the parchment post filling up crate. You have to craft it and then fill the crate up. And I mean, I have done some where I've gone ahead and filled some up, and then when I have the parchment, I'll go ahead and break it, put the parchment on, put everything back in. But it's just an extra step. And then down here, I did add some roads. You can see we've got a road leading to our main south road now. That just makes it easier to travel. It also keeps my inventory cleaner because if I'm not on the road, I'm, running through the terrain and everything, and I'll get easily distracted. So this is also an anti-distraction method for me. But you do have to balance it. You got to balance it between being on the roads and then also getting off the roads so that you can explore and find stuff. So you kind of got to do both. I definitely recommend building roads. I think they're fantastic when you need to get from point A to point B quickly. and reliably. That's why I'm a huge proponent of roads, and why we're building a road down to the residence archives, so that if we die there, we have a quick way to get back. But you do need to make sure you spend time exploring off-roads as well, like looking for the translocators, looking for new seeds, looking for food, all that fun stuff. Looking for blue clay, because that is a constant struggle in this world, is finding blue clay. And speaking of residence archives, I am planning to go within the next couple of months to the residence archives. A couple of things I want to do before we do that is, one, I want to finish building the road there again, or when/if we die. Just faster access to get back. Another thing I want to do is I want to upgrade to steel chain armor. The iron chain armor is probably good enough. I'm just going to feel better in my steel chain. I have already started making some steel chains, but I haven't crafted the armor yet, so we need to do that. Also, I want to get a better stock of food. I want to have a bunch of pies. I want to take pies into the residence archives. The last time I took just like raw foods and then a bowl, because at that time I didn't know you could just get it from a crock from your inventory by holding the bowl, an empty bowl, and left clicking on the full crock. So that, I mean, that's great, but I think pies would be better because that's gonna be one more inventory slot. I also want to get a mining backpack and like take one, like, so have that mining backpack be one of my inventory slots, because I do know there's going to be some mining related loot that can go into it. So just a few things that need to happen since I have free inventory space. I'm just going to grab this resin. So just a few things we need to do before we go to the residence archives. Honestly, I could probably go now. The only like semi-rough thing would be food if I went right now. But I also need more arrows. I've only got 8 steel arrows right now. I need to make a bunch of arrows. There is a part of the residence archives that I would prefer to use arrows for. But whenever I do go into the residence archives, that's probably going to be like a nice big video. And since I have done it once before, I won't have to be referencing the guide as much. I was referencing the guide so much when I was doing it the first day. I was like, these clues don't make sense. I definitely was misinterpreting some of the clues, but we'll have a better time going through it in this world. I did go bow fishing and was able to make a bunch of meat, like fish stews. So that's very nice. I am also starting to let some of my, or actually a lot of my hides rot, my large and medium hides, because I have so many now. It's to the point where I need the rot more than I need the hides at this point. I've got plenty of leather. I've got a bunch of scraped large hides that I can use for making sturdy leather. Like, I've got 192 leather in here. And then I've got these scraped hides. I've got some sturdy leather here. But these right here, right, all these right there, that can all be used for sturdy leather. I'm not really in a position where I need to do a bunch of leather working right now. What I need right now is rot to make compost, to make terra preta. That's my main thing right now. Just doing a quick update on the greenhouses. They're looking great. I did plant some turnips because it finally got warm enough for them. It only takes 9 days for turnips to grow, so I thought that would be a nice quick way to get a little bit of food. There's only a few there, and then there's a few in here as well, or just one in here. Look, some of these carrots are at stage 6, which means they'll be at 7 soon. Very excited for that. I also cleaned up the giant hole that was here. I got all of the peat and then just filled in the hole so that this is better. I did leave this death pit for now. I will probably get rid of it eventually, but I'm still catching bears in there. Bears are still wandering in there, and I'm sure like they'd probably get into the moat as well. But for right now, I'm just leaving that there. And then I did outline the armory, and then I finished outlining the... I need to fill this in. I'm tired of jumping over that. And then I also filled out the lore outline. The lore wing outline. Yeah, look at this. This is going to be a nice long area for all the lore stuff to go in, and we'll probably segment it into little smaller areas. And then over here is the armory. Oops. This will be the armory thing. So it does stretch out to here. And so doing this did confirm that the tree farm is going to go backwards. So I'm probably going to build some like retaining walls. I think that I've never built a retaining wall in Vintage Story. So I think that would be a fun little thing to do. And these are growing up. I do want to shear these before some of these other ones grow up, so that just honestly to get sticks for the wattle. We need a lot. And then these are getting close to getting mature. These can be, yeah, we can go ahead and fertilize these. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm still using compost to fertilize these. I know somebody posted in the comments you can just use bone meal if you want. I'm doing an experiment, okay? I'm experimenting to see if, like, see the effects of compost. So I should probably also do some that are just bone meal. But you can see, like, it seems to be leaving the N. Oh, these are all... See how all of these still have N. Some of them still have the P and the K. Because compost gives all three. They're not utilizing the N as much. They're utilizing the P and the K. We'll see how those nutrients do. I'm really excited for these to go ahead and just grow up. It's too close. These got to move. These have got to move. I definitely am going to do a fourth berry area right here. And then I should probably just go ahead and mark some stuff out. Ooh, those oak trees are starting to grow. That's good. I should probably go ahead and mark out an orchard area. It's probably going to go along the same footprint that the tree farm is. And we're going to have two tree farms. This is our firewood tree farm. Okay, everything in here is just going to be firewood. I'm going to need another tree farm so that I can grow all the different types of trees for decoration purposes. Because I want to do more decorating in this world, and I want to utilize all, like, a bunch of different types of things. I think in my last world, everything was pine, just because that's what I use for my firewood fire trees. Firewood tree farm. I have found some more high fertility soil. So all of this is high fertility soil. We can make more terra preta as we get more compost, which this one's almost done. And I've got some compost or some rot here, and I've got some over there as well. But once summer fully hits, things will start rotting a lot faster, and we'll be able to get more rot. I'm starting to lay out the ores in the nature part. So I went and got the redwood because I thought this looked best for holding the display cases. Then I was like, what if we just put the ore block under there so you can see what ore block each goes along with? Because this is, you know, what, medium, poor cassiterite in pediorite, and this is medium cassiterite in pediorite. And that way you can kind of see, like, it groups them a little bit better. I like this. problem with doing this instead of just stacking the ores like this is that I need to make sure I'm leaving enough space between. Like, I know that I'm missing 2 types of bismuth ore, and then it's like, do you make it long, or would we make it like thick? Like, would we do 3, if there are 6 for this, for example, we do 3 and 3, and you just walk around all. Probably this 3 and 3 method. I think what I'm going to do is get some signs and just kind of note what I'm missing where, because I just kind of randomly spaced these out. Now, some of these, like the quartz, so when you mine quartz, it doesn't matter what the host block is. You always get the same block. So we can just have a little display case beside it. So I did this for the black coal, and we'll probably put a couple more black coal in here or something. I don't know. But this is the black coal, and then this is, you know, what you get when you mine it, right? So we'll kind of do that for some of these, and like flint is the same way. Now, for silver and gold, you do get little ore bits, and they do look different. So like this is ore gold in quartz with sandstone as the host block. And this is the same thing, but a bountiful chunk, right? And they do visually look different. So for gold and silver, we can continue this. I would just want to keep them like near the other quartz blocks. So this isn't by any means a final. I'm just trying to start visualizing how I want this to look. Now, I did accidentally make 2 Pediorite bismuth guys here. So I'll just have to trash one of them. Since it's a chiseled block now, I can't actually get the ore from it. And it's just a thing. But now, look at this. Look how clean this hallway is. So I am going to start moving the antlers in. Ooh. I have been playing a little bit with doing some kind of pillar to break it up. I like the way this looks from this angle. I don't like the way it looks from this angle. So I think this is going to require some more refinement. And then I have been moving my scrolls in here. The scrolls will definitely move into some library section in here. But just to help start cleaning my storage up, I just threw it all away for now. Okay, look how cool those shadows look. I love that. This game is so beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to start moving antlers into the hallway, since right now they're just kind of taking up space in the main house. All of these coming down. I do want to group them by species. So like I've got several, so like these are both follow here, right? But they look different because they're different growth stages. So I do want to group them by type as well. Now the question is, how high should these be? Should they be lower? I'm just going to do groups of 4. Moment. So white-tailed deer, pretty big. Caribou. It does look like I have doubled up on the fallow deer, so I'll take one of the, we'll have one up, but then the other one, I'll go ahead and grind into bone meal. Feel like there's probably a stage between this antler and that antler, so I'll just leave a space here. I don't know. I don't know how many. Are these the same? They are the same. So I'll grind one of these up. This is fallow deer, and then this is a caribou. I have one of those. Okay, so I'll grind these 2 up. All right, but we've got these coming along here. And we can do some kind of design above or below them, because I do think this is kind of boring. Just like this. This is not interesting at all. But it's a start. We can get it to look better as we go. Look, they've moved both of the armor stands, like right here. They're sitting on top of each other. Just fine. They can stay in the corner for now. All right. I need some bismuth lanterns to help light this up. I need a bunch more wattle to go ahead and close this roof off. I am just going to, for now, put 2 solid double doors here. And then once we can get ones that have glass panes in them from one of the villagers. We'll replace them. I would like to just close this in to have the structure like mostly done, and then I need to replace this. We're getting there. I hope you can see the vision coming along. Ooh, I do want to look at it from the tower. Yes, this is looking massive. I love it. Is the museum bigger than our base? Maybe not. Maybe not bigger than the base. Pretty close though. But yes, I'm loving this so much. I'm so glad we're able to start cleaning out the storage a bit. Just really need to continue to focus on getting the dab and wattle items together. I need to trim up those trees to get more sticks. We have a good place to get granite, and I just need to spend an insane amount of time just harvesting dried grass. You're going to need so much, not only for the museum. I think once I get this nature side closed in for the museum, we need to change focus on it and then turn to the wall. Because our wall is, it's not looking great. We need to spend some time on that as well.